Building a champion isn't just about physical prowess or innate talent, it starts at home, with family. It's about the values instilled, the support given, and the unwavering belief that anything is possible. For Shaquem and Shaquille Griffin, their parents, Terry and Tangi, weren't just parents. They were the bedrock, the very foundation upon which their dreams were built. They provided the love, guidance, and discipline necessary to navigate the challenges ahead. Terry was more than just a father. He was their first coach, their mentor. He was the one waking them up before dawn, pushing them to their limits on the field, instilling in them the discipline and work ethic that would define their careers. He was teaching them that sweat is the currency of success, that nothing worthwhile comes easy, and that hard work is the only path to achieving their goals. There were no shortcuts, no easy routes, just relentless hard work, unwavering dedication, and an unshakable belief in their abilities. Tangi, on the other hand, was the heart of the family, the emotional anchor. She was the one offering comfort after a tough practice, providing unwavering support during moments of doubt, reminding them that their worth was defined by their character, their integrity, and their values, not by what others saw or thought of them. In the Griffin household, the phrase, "I can't," simply didn't exist. It was replaced with, "I will," or "How can I?" This unique balance of toughness and unwavering love, of discipline and compassion, forged the twins into mentally and emotionally unbreakable individuals. Before Shaquem ever laced up his cleats or put on a helmet, he was already an integral part of a team, the most important one he would ever know, his family. With Shaquille constantly by his side, they competed fiercely, pushed each other to be better, and always, without fail, had each other's backs, offering support and encouragement through thick and thin. Their extraordinary bond was their secret weapon, a source of strength and resilience that few could understand. It was a strength forged in shared experiences, in mutual respect, and in an unbreakable love that no opponent could ever hope to break. They learned early on that with a family who truly believes in you, who supports your dreams, and who never lets you give up on yourself, nothing is truly impossible. And that's where Shaquem Griffin's remarkable story truly begins, not on the football field but within the walls of his home. The invaluable lessons learned at home, the values instilled by his parents, shaped every single step of his extraordinary journey. The Griffins didn't just raise talented athletes, they raised resilient fighters, individuals who were prepared to face any challenge head-on. Every challenge was met together as a family, every obstacle overcome with unwavering support, and every victory celebrated as a shared triumph. In the Griffin family, belief wasn't just a word spoken in passing, it was a deeply ingrained way of life, a guiding principle that permeated every aspect of their existence. And that unwavering belief would be the very thing that carried Shaquem through every seemingly insurmountable obstacle that lay ahead. It was the spark, ignited by his family's love and support, that lit his inner fire, fueling his determination to succeed against all odds. And it all started, as it often does at home, within the embrace of a loving and supportive family. The inspiring story of Shaquem Griffin is, at its very core, a testament to the power of family, a celebration of the unbreakable bonds that can shape a person's destiny. And that unwavering family support, that unshakable belief, is the very foundation upon which every champion is built. Shaquem was born with amniotic band syndrome, a rare condition where fibrous bands restrict blood flow during fetal development. This condition presented a unique challenge right from the start, causing excruciating pain in his left hand. The pain was constant, a relentless reminder of the limitations it imposed. At just 4 years old, desperate to end the pain that consumed his young life, he tried to cut off his own fingers, a heartbreaking act born of unbearable suffering. His mother, a pillar of strength and love, intervened, preventing further harm. And the next day, after careful consideration and with heavy hearts, his hand was amputated, a decision made to alleviate his constant agony. What could have broken him, crushing his spirit and defining him as a victim, instead forged his spirit, shaping him into someone resilient and unyielding. He had to learn to do everything with one hand, a daunting task for anyone, let alone a young child. Tying shoes, a seemingly simple act that now required ingenuity and perseverance. Catching footballs, a challenge he embraced with unwavering determination. Living in a world not built for him, a world that often presented obstacles at every turn. Kids stared, their innocent curiosity sometimes tinged with judgment. Some mocked, their words like tiny daggers aimed at his heart. But his family, his unwavering support system, taught him pride, not pity, instilling in him a sense of self-worth that no one could take away. His father told him, "Don't let anyone call you disabled," a powerful message that resonated deep within his soul. There was no special treatment, just high expectations, a belief in his potential that pushed him to exceed all limitations. Every doubt, every challenge became fuel, igniting a fire within him that burned brighter with each obstacle overcome. He wasn't proving others wrong, he was proving himself right, silencing the voices of doubt with his unwavering determination. The pain didn't create a victim, it created a warrior, a testament to the power of resilience in the human spirit. That early struggle gave him a mental toughness that would become his greatest asset, a shield against adversity, and a driving force for success. He learned to turn adversity into motivation, transforming setbacks into stepping stones on his path to greatness. Every obstacle was a chance to grow stronger, to hone his skills and fortify his resolve. The pain that could have defined him instead became the fire that drove him, fueling his ambition and pushing him to achieve the impossible. And that fire, ignited in the crucible of adversity, would carry him far, illuminating his path to extraordinary achievements. At Lakewood High, the Griffin twins made their mark. Shaquem was a force playing safety, wide receiver and dominating on both sides of the ball. He turned his limitation into an advantage, tackling with unmatched ferocity. Coaches came for Shaquille but left talking about Shaquem's relentless energy. He wasn't just keeping up, he was setting the pace. On the track, he excelled in the triple jump, long jump, and relays, proving his athleticism was no fluke. High school was about more than stats, it was about grit and heart. He earned respect through effort and results, never asking for sympathy. He just wanted a chance to compete and made the most of it. By graduation, Shaquem wasn't the kid with one hand, he was one of Florida's best athletes. He proved he belonged every single day. His reputation was built on action, not excuses. And he was just getting started. College brought a whole new set of challenges, a different playing field both on and off the gridiron. While Shaquille, with his impressive skills, got numerous offers from various universities, Shaquem faced a different reality. He was often overlooked by recruiters. Many unfortunately saw only his missing hand, failing to recognize the immense talent and potential within. But the University of Central Florida, UCF, saw beyond the physical difference. They saw his heart, his unwavering determination, and the untapped potential that lay within him. They made a decision that would change their lives forever, offering both brothers scholarships to play for the Knights. The early years at UCF were undeniably tough, filled with obstacles and adjustments. Shaquem spent time redshirting, honing his skills on the scout team, learning the plays, and pushing himself to improve every single day. He was patiently waiting for his chance to prove himself, to show everyone what he was truly capable of. But Shaquem never lost hope. He kept grinding, pushing his limits, and working harder than ever before. He refused to let the initial setbacks define him or dictate his future. He was determined to overcome any obstacle in his path. Then, a new coaching staff arrived at UCF, bringing with them fresh perspectives and new opportunities. They recognized Shaquem's unique abilities and decided to move him to the outside linebacker position. And that's when everything changed for Shaquem. That's when he truly began to shine. He exploded onto the scene with a ferocity and passion that was unmatched, leading the team in sacks and making a name for himself as a force to be reckoned with. His outstanding performance earned him the prestigious title of Defensive Player of the Year. During his senior year, he led UCF to an incredible undefeated season, a feat that many thought was impossible. And to cap it all off, they secured a thrilling Peach Bowl win against a formidable opponent, with Shaquem earning the well-deserved defensive MVP honors for his outstanding contribution to the victory. The kid that nobody initially wanted, the one who was constantly underestimated, rose above all expectations and became the heart and soul of a champion team, inspiring everyone around him. He proved all the doubters wrong, silencing the critics with his exceptional performance and unwavering spirit. Not just by simply playing the game, but by dominating on the field and leaving a lasting impact on the sport. His journey at UCF was more than just a story of athletic achievement. It was a powerful lesson for everyone. Never let the opinions or limitations imposed by others define your potential or dictate your reality. He fought relentlessly for every snap, every bone-crushing tackle, and every hard-earned win. His unwavering determination and inspiring story resonated deeply, inspiring teammates and fans alike. He showed the world that with unwavering belief in yourself and relentless hard work, you can shatter any perceived ceiling and achieve the impossible. Shaquem Griffin didn't just play football at UCF, he became a true legend. He turned every no, every doubt, and every obstacle into fuel for his motivation. His remarkable college career served as undeniable proof that the impossible is, in fact, possible with the right mindset and dedication. He left UCF as more than just a football player who wore the jersey. He was a powerful symbol of perseverance, resilience, and the unwavering pursuit of dreams. And the world, captivated by his incredible story, was finally paying attention to Shaquem Griffin. The next chapter, the biggest stage of all, was calling his name, beckoning him to continue his extraordinary journey. The NFL was the next dream, but doubts resurfaced. Despite his college success, Shaquem was initially snubbed from the NFL Combine. Outcry followed, and he finally got his shot. He stunned everyone, benching 225 pounds for 20 reps with a prosthetic, then running a blazing 4.38-second 40-yard dash. He proved he belonged on the biggest stage. Draft day was tense. Round after round passed. Then the call came, the Seattle Seahawks, reuniting him with Shaquille. The room erupted. Tears, joy, validation. That call was more than a draft pick. It was a lifetime of perseverance rewarded. It was for every doubter, every overlooked moment. The image of Shaquem and Shaquille side by side is unforgettable. He broke barriers, showing heart matters more than anything. The journey to the NFL was complete, but the real work was just beginning. He'd earned his place against all odds, and he was ready to prove it. Seattle was a dream come true. Shaquem and Shaquille, together in the NFL. Their bond was their strength, pushing each other every day. Shaquem had a built-in ally, making the transition easier. Their chemistry was undeniable, honed over a lifetime. In his rookie year, Shaquem started the season opener, an electrifying moment. From combine snub to NFL starter, his journey inspired millions. The Griffin brothers weren't just teammates, they were a symbol of family and perseverance. They earned their spots, proving hard work pays off. Their story was bigger than football. It was about loyalty, ambition, and belief. The image of the Griffins in Seahawks uniforms became iconic. Together, they showed what's possible when you have someone in your corner. Their dream was realized, but their impact was just beginning. They proved that with support and determination, anything is possible. Making the NFL is hard, staying there is harder. Shaquem fought for his spot, excelling on special teams and as a pass rusher. He brought relentless energy, making every play count. On special teams, he was a missile, fast, fearless, disruptive. He embraced every role, never complaining, always ready. His moments like chasing down quarterbacks or recovering fumbles electrified fans and teammates. Every snap was proof he belonged. His career wasn't the longest, but its impact was huge. He broke barriers, changed perceptions, and inspired countless others. Shaquem showed that true professionals focus on contribution, not recognition. He faced the giants and never backed down. His journey was about more than stats, it was about heart. He proved the only real limits are the ones we accept. Shaquem Griffin became more than an athlete, he became a symbol of hope. Kids and parents worldwide saw him and found courage. He showed that being different is a superpower, not a weakness. He embraced his role as an inspiration, meeting young fans and sharing his story. His motto, "Against all odds," became a rallying cry. He taught us to use doubt as fuel and to believe in ourselves. Even after football, he inspires as a speaker and advocate. His impact isn't measured in trophies, but in lives changed. He proved attitude determines altitude. Shaquem's legacy is about heart, not just achievement. He showed a generation that champions are defined by spirit. His light will shine for years to come. The lesson from Shaquem Griffin's story? Never give up. His journey is a masterclass in perseverance and belief. He faced pain, doubt, and setbacks, but never stopped fighting. His legacy isn't just football, it's hope for anyone facing long odds. He showed that your situation isn't your destination. Every no became motivation, every setback a setup for a comeback. That's a champion's mindset, one we can all learn from. Life will knock you down. The question is, will you get back up? Shaquem always did. Let's carry his spirit. Remember the boy who refused to be broken, the player who inspired millions. Our limitations don't define us. Our heart does. Lead with heart, refuse to quit, and anything is possible, against all odds.